Are you looking for personal growth, personal development, and self-improvement? Then keep watching. Are you trying to create a clear vision, plan for your future, and shift your mindset to focus on learning new skills? Then this is for you. Would you like to enjoy reading a free ebook, getting free content, and having access to free training to explode your knowledge and build new habits? Then do not miss out and subscribe now. Are you looking for some motivation, inspiration, and new opportunities? Then be our guest. We are a UK-based business in London. However, our team members are from many different cultures. Think about increasing your productivity, make your way for success and real freedom by joining Alicia community now. Sit back, relax, enjoy watching the rest of the video that my team member Chris here has prepared for you.
Thank you, Ali. In this video, we're going to speak about the wonderful article by the creative writer Matt Lillywhite, How to Create a Happier Life in Your 20s or 80s. Small changes in your mindset can make a big difference. I used to have a regular habit of overthinking. Each day, I was living in a perpetual state of fear and unable to sleep at night due to negative thoughts buried deep inside my mind. I couldn't help it. I tried to pretend that those thoughts didn't exist. I hoped that someday I would be able to escape from the mental prison that I found myself in. I wanted my feelings of anxiety and self-doubt to disappear, but unfortunately, that never happened. I needed to learn how to eliminate my bad habit of overthinking so it was no longer taking over my life. Because I've learned that if you don't learn to control your negative thoughts, they will always be in control of you. Like the former Navy SEAL David Goggins once said, only you can master your mind, which is what it takes to live a bold life filled with accomplishments most people considered beyond their capability. If you're anything like me, you've probably experienced something similar. You want to improve your mental health, fulfill your potential, and improve every aspect of your life that matters to you. But for one reason or another, you don't know how to start. Fortunately, there is a solution to your problems. Because if negative thoughts are the cause of your unhappiness, I've found that eliminating them from your mind will enable your life to change for the better. And here's how. I used to have a desire for everything to be perfect, and I wanted everything to go my way. But as a result, I was often unhappy and tried to blame my problems on anyone but myself. Here's the thing. I've learned that you can't control everything that happens to you. So instead of worrying about everything you can't change, a much better strategy is to focus on what you can. The Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl said it best, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. A great truth of life is that you cannot control external events, but in any given moment, you can always choose your reaction and how you respond to a set of circumstances. For example, I've started to accept that a pandemic is happening, and instead of unrealistically wishing for it to disappear overnight. Sure, it's frustrating not being able to hug elderly family members as they are vulnerable. However, I'm staying in contact with loved ones using FaceTime and doing what I can to maintain relationships with the people that matter to me. Since I began adopting this mindset, I found myself getting annoyed less frequently. Because if worrying about something won't change the outcome, then what's the point? There's none. Instead, try to let go of imperfection and every aspect of your life, and you'll noticeably feel happier each day. One of my favorite quotes from Epictetus goes like this: "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." All too often, we get distracted by fear, greed, and consumerism. We see a new iPhone being released and say that we need it to be happy. And so within a matter of minutes, our $1,200 phone is considered obsolete. Likewise, we tell ourselves that we need a fancy car, mansion, and a swimming pool in our backyard to live a happy life. But sooner or later, you realize that none of that will bring you genuine happiness in the long term. So what will? I have the answer. During a trip to Thailand, I spent several hours talking to a friend who lived on the poverty line in Bangkok. He told me that his family lived together in a small apartment and had very few of the essentials that most American families think they need to get by: Netflix, TV, iPhones, or anything else. I thought that their way of living was really interesting, so after a few minutes of wondering how to word my question, I asked how they managed to stay incredibly happy despite the circumstances they had been given. At first, my question puzzled him, but after a few moments of thinking, he looked at me and gave his reply in broken English. He said that when you are grateful for what you have, you spend much less time wishing for things you don't. Sure, it would be nice to have a yacht in Miami or a penthouse overlooking California's coastline. But if you spend too much time wishing for things to be different, you're not allowing yourself to focus on the beauty of what you already have. The Stoics coined a phrase for this: amor fati, a love of fate. So instead of wishing for your life to change, it's better to accept the current situation and make the most of it. In the words of Ryan Holiday, "There's no good or bad without us. There is only perception. There is even itself, and the story we tell ourselves about what it means." Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you should stop caring about what happens to you. But when you spend less time worrying about everything you can't change, it's much easier to focus on what you can. So let that thought catch you every time you find yourself feeling unhappy. Ask yourself how you can let go of imperfection and practice gratitude for the present moment. Do that, and every aspect of your life and mindset will quickly change for the better. Starting now. Thanks for watching our videos, and please let us know in the comments section below what you think about how to create a happier life in your 20s or 80s. We would love to hear from you, and please share this video with your family members, relatives, and friends. And of course, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below to subscribe. See you in the next video.